So so when we have to make a search on a active area, then generally we use this search connector in standard MDG. And there is another standard search connector which is called as MDG underscore material. MDG underscore material is a search connector that we generally use for the staging area. And any enhancement that has to be done either with a material connector or MDG material connector, we generally use these connectors as templates. So we use material template, and then we define our own search connector. Similarly, MDG material can be used as a standard template connector, and then we can create our own G connector with enhanced fields. Now, there are also standard tools, or I should say standard transactions, through which we can perform the modeling exercises or modeling steps for building the search applications. And some of these standard transactions we can take note is ESH underscore cockpit. This is a standard administration cockpit for the connector. There is another transaction which is called as ESH modeler, which is used for for defining the structures for the Z connectors. There is also a standard transaction which is called ESH search. This is generally used for the ERP system and not for the MDG system. And once we built the application, then there is another transaction which is called EHS underscore test underscore search. So in order to perform a unit test of the newly built search connectors, we use this application called ESH test search. So with this background, we will sequentially see what are the different steps that are used in the configuration of the search configurator in the search applications. Now, so obviously the first step in the configuration would be is to enhance our data model. So for example, if we open the standard data model and select the entity type, which is material, and then see the list of attributes, so we can add or we can enhance our data model with the corresponding attributes and entities. So like we see here in this example, there are several attributes which are added to the standard data model MM. And we know that we have discussed this earlier in the previous sessions, that any enhancement of the data model will also require a corresponding enhancements of the structures, the corresponding structures.